Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to work on these guns again today. We're going to start this one in an all fours position. The only thing that you might need are 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, you could use stacks of books or big books. I'm trying to think of something else that you may have that's just a nice little ledge there. Either way, we're going to start in an all fours position. So let's go ahead and meet there. You can pause me if you need to find you some blocks. Stacking those hips over those knees. Shoulders are over our wrists. Gripping through this mat here. Noticing how you feel today. And beginning to take a few rounds of breath here. Beautiful. We're going to start with some extensions through the shoulders here. So we're just going to push and then allow them to come down. Push and down. So we're basically pushing, full extension, and then coming down, basically dumping into our shoulders here, pushing up. Let's do this for a few seconds. Oh, nice. A warm up for these shoulders, for that upper back. So I'll just do 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a wrist warm up here. So we're just going to rock forwards and backwards, really gripping through the fingers here. Coming as far forward as it feels good and then backing off. And let's point those fingers towards the outer edge of the mat and rock right to left or left to right, however you see it. Still gripping through the mat, feeling into those fingers. Little spider fingers. And we're going to shift back a little bit and point those fingers towards our bodies. And if it feels good, you can tuck those toes and come all the way back. And you can continue that rock forwards and backwards, or you can just stay here and breathe into the tightness that is in these wrists here. Beautiful job. Come back forward. Neutral, all fours position. We're just going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, the gaze lifts. And exhale, that gaze goes towards the feet. Inhale lifts us. Exhale rounds us. Inhale up. Exhale round. We'll take one more full round here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Gorgeous. Walking the hands slightly forward. We're going to come into a puppy pose. So slowly sliding into it, allowing the chest to come towards the mat. Your gaze can stay forward and that chin can come onto the mat or towards the mat, or you could rest the forehead down. Choice is yours. Just breathing into these shoulders here. round of breath. And slowly we're going to slide forward through a sphinx. And then we're going to pull these hands back underneath the elbows, come up into our cobra. And exhale, we fold. We're going to tuck the toes and we're going to come up into a plank. Tuck in that tailbone. And let's take those rocks forwards and backwards. And side to side. And let's take some circles right to left. And let's reverse it left to right. Beautiful. Send those hips up and back. Coming in, down dog. Go ahead and pedal those feet out. Pushing hard through both of the shoulders. We're not dumping or collapsing into them here. Come up onto those tiptoes, and we're going to slowly tiptoe to the top of the mat. Once you get there, we'll take a half lift, and on the exhale, we'll fold. Next inhale peels us up to standing. Roll those shoulder blades down the back body. Head comes last. Smile on the face here. Radiant, infectious energy. Inhale those arms to go up. Exhale, we slice through the sky. Inhale brings us up, half lift. Exhale, we fold and we plant the hands. Step the feet back. Next inhale, we'll push forward and lower down chaturanga. Push up into our upward facing dog. Let's feel into this. We'll hold this for a count of 10. If you don't, you can push back to down dog. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Up and back, down dog. We'll just take 2 more rounds of breath here. We'll slowly roll forward into our plank. Shift over, right side plank. If it feels good here, you can step back into wild thing. You could also drop this knee down to take the wild thing. Just an option if wild thing is a bit too much for you. So either dropping the knee and stepping left foot back, or just stepping that left foot back and pushing through the chest to open it up here. Coming back to the breath. We'll take 1 more round here. We're going to pivot all the way through, coming into fallen star, so left hand plants. And that left foot comes up towards the top of the mat, right hand up towards the sky. Back to the breath. We're going to come in through our side plank on this side. Right hand's going to come to that right hip. We're going to allow the hip dips to happen here. So taking that left hip towards the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. We're going to come around through plank. Come on down into our forearm plank. Tuck in that tailbone. Gaze is forward here. You still have that big smile on your face. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up plank. You can always lower the knees here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Pedal the feet out. You could also find stillness here. You could also take child's pose, but it's not going to be a very long child's pose. When it feels good, we're going to roll forward, pivot over left side, side plank, right arm up. Taking that wild thing, whichever you chose on the other side, trying it over here. Pushing hard through that left arm and shoulder. Pivoting around, right hand plants, right foot kicks through, fallen star. Pushing that arm, pushing those hips up. Beautiful job. Stepping this right foot back to meet that left. Coming in through our side plank here. Left hand, left hip, and let's take those dips for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Left hand plants, forearm plank. Tucking that tailbone, gazes forward here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower the knees down and come into child's pose, everybody. Arms reach forward. Of course, if that wasn't enough for you, you could always come into dolphin right there. Or back to down dog. Wherever you are, we're going to take a few rounds of breath here. One more round. We're slowly going to peel up and we'll all come into downward facing dog. Take that right leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll forward, 3-legged plank. We're going to bring this knee to right elbow. Right wrist, left wrist, left elbow, knee to nose. Send it back, 3-legged plank. Take a vinyasa with that 3-leg. And then we'll all meet 3-leg dog. Beautiful. Release that right foot. Left leg goes up. 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, 3-leg plank. Knee to left elbow. Knee to left wrist. Knee to right wrist. Knee to right elbow. Knee to nose. Kick that leg back, 3-legged plank. Take your vinyasa. 3-leg dog. Whew. And release. Lower down the forearms. We're coming into dolphin. If you want to walk the feet in a little bit, be my guest. I'm going to take this nose towards these thumbs 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the knees. Child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath. Beautiful. We're going to come up for bunny hops. So we're going to get into our down dog position. If you're working on handstand, you can play with handstand. Otherwise, we're going to do the bunny hops here. So we're in down dog, and we're basically just kind of popping up through these legs to try to kick the heels towards the booty. Just a little action to get us onto these shoulders. We'll just do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can roll onto the knees. Beautiful job, my friend. So I've got some options for us here to play. Last time we played with crow. So we can either do the L sits, right? Legs out long. Attempting the lift up. We'll start with the booty and then the feet. We'll try for both. If you're like, yeah, that's not happening, hip flexors are too tight from yesterday, we can also come back to the kneeling position. Hands on block and try to tuck these knees into the chest, right? Whatever feels best for you here, okay? I'm gonna let you pick. We're just gonna play. Let's take a round of breath here. Next inhale lifts us. Starting slow here. Release. Shake it out. Give yourself a little wiggle there. And then maybe this time trying the full expression. So that inhale lifts us. Even if you only get a little bit of hang time, that's better than not trying for nothing. I'm going to try again. Inhale lifts us. Whew. Shake them legs out if they cramp up. Beautiful job, my friend. That was not an easy practice. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a round of applause. We are going to come to a seat and do some shoulder stretches before we close out. So if you want to prop those hips up on a block, be my guest. They should feel nice and stretched out, maybe a little tight from yesterday. Right arm up and overhead, reaching for the small of the back. Left hand comes to that elbow, maybe helps deepen that stretch. Allowing that breath to return back to its natural little ebb and flow that it has. And slowly we'll release, take it all the way across the body. Catch it with that left hand, take the gaze towards the right. Beautiful. Slowly release, left hand goes all the way up and overhead. Catch that left elbow with that right hand, maybe deepen that stretch. Gently we release. Take that left arm all the way across the body, catch it with the right, gaze goes towards the left here. Slowly release. Inhale those shoulders up to the ears. And sigh it out to release them. Let's do that again. Inhale them up. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. And we'll all bow. Namaste. Thank you so very much for joining me. Hope you feel like you might have got a little bit of gun workout going on there. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.